Hey, welcome to Garden Steal Away. Today we are in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm so excited because this is one of the top 10 and we've been wanting to get here for quite a while. It's 4th of July. Marnie is in her
very festive outfit
garb, so I'm not sure when we're going to get this up online, but it is 4th of July right now.
We are Steve and Marnie. This last summer we were scheduled to take a 10-week sabbatical in the UK and Germany. The challenges of 2020 forced us to find other ways of resting and fighting for joy. Our new endeavor is to find and film the best gardens we can find in the US.
I have never personally liked gardening, and yet I have found some of my favorite moments in life have been sitting quietly in a garden with my wife. It's great for our relationship and it's good for our sanity.
We would really appreciate you clicking on the YouTube subscribe button, and make sure to hit the bell to not miss any upcoming episodes.
Minutes at 11:05 we'll be able to finish that.
Thank you.
Happy 4th of July.
You're looking very patriotic today.
Sweet.
It is 4th of July right now, and I am sporting one of our new t-shirts. Not to offend any of you, but it's not all crap. Here's the thing is that we've realized that we need to seek out beauty. We need to look for beautiful things. There's a lot of hard things in this world. A lot of people going through a lot of stuff. In the last year with COVID and lockdowns, it has been really, really tough. And so people need to know and understand that there's beauty out there. So I thought about this as we were talking about the shirts to be made up. We could say there's still beauty, or there are beautiful things, which is true, and there are. But when people are going through really hard, tough things, they see something like that and they think, yeah, there's beauty out there, but it's for somebody else. Or they don't understand God loves you. They don't understand because they think that person must have an ideal life. But the reality is that we all go through really hard things. And so, thus, a little bit more shocking way of saying it, it's not all crap. In other words, we've gone through hard things. We've seen tough things, but we're seeking beauty, and there is a lot of beautiful out there. It's the proverbial white sheet of paper with a black dot in the middle, and your eye goes to the black dot, and you need to be intentional about seeing all of the rest of the beauty.
There are so many hard things. You could list all these hard things, I'm sure, that are going on in life, these things that are heavy on your heart, and we have those as well. And sometimes those things seem very loud, and so one of the things we've been also trying to do is turn up the volume of what is beautiful. There is still beauty and good out there, and both are existing in the same place, but where do you dwell? Where do you choose to continue to come back to? And our brains will naturally take us to those hard places and trying to solve problems and trying to fix or prevent, but we also need to stop and remember and see and notice, take in, consume beauty. And so we are doing this as we travel art museums and gardens, God's creation in all of its glory, and it just really helps our hearts to be able to deal with all the rest.
Seeking out beautiful things, whatever is good, whatever is pure, dwell on these things. Let's go check out the Atlanta Botanical Garden.
Take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see
This is a feature that they're working on right now currently. It's cascading waterfalls over here and fountains, and it's going to be quite an amazing display. This is on one side. I'm standing on a bridge. This is the bridge, and then to the other side, if we walk over here, you'll see it's going to cascade more with a water feature coming off that way. So we're in an area where there is construction being done right at the moment. Also, just FYI, there is going to be a concert at the adjoining park tonight, and so they're setting up and we're hearing sound checks all morning. So it's not quite the peaceful setting that we thought it might be. It's very nice, and I think it would be peaceful if it weren't for the heavy drums on occasion.
We also want to be honest that we know and we have also experienced hard things, and sometimes what people who are going through the hard stuff just need is to be acknowledged and to be entered into with. So if you're in a place that's really hard, we understand that, and at the same time of being honest with what hard things we're dealing with, we also have the choice of turning up the volume and remembering and noticing beauty and beautiful things. And so we realize in our own lives that we need to seek out and make time and space to go and be in natural beauty, be in gardens, go to art museums, places that we know fill up our souls.
So what'd you get there?
I got the hummus plate to go light today. So it is supposed to be a red pea hummus. So I'm not sure what's added into it. Toasted pita, endive, vegetables. Sounds good.
And I'm going with the superfood salad.
I really like it when there's hardscape that really shows the design and the thoughtfulness behind the space, so it doesn't just end up feeling like a grouping of things by happenstance, but that it's an intentional space. Here we have a sitting area that is clearly defined by pavers. The center is gravel. It doesn't have to be really expensive. And all the details of the sitting areas for the practicality and the beauty and the height with the potted plants, and then the metal structure kind of going around the edge that just gives it a little more detail. And then when they grow things like wisteria or vines on railings, just makes it a really well-used space. It just adds some lovely detail.
So right now we're in the Japanese garden, and our understanding is that in the early 70s this was a private Japanese garden, and then through some work, of course, in 1973 it started to work to change hands, and in 1976 the Atlantic Botanical Garden was established, and it was established around this Japanese garden. So what would it take to make our hydrangeas get this big?
You need the right variety.
The closing number, and the closing number is 3. Today's number is 3. That's the closing number.
As always, my favorite parts are the formal gardens, the English garden. There's something about the cottage style that really draws me in, I guess. I think it's the how they place things next to each other to advantage, and the fullness of it. But there's a lot of really fun things here.
Yep. Yeah, it's really beautiful, and I think you might be able to come at a time when it might be a little bit more peaceful and quiet. Today is the 4th of July, so it's busy and there's lots of music going on around. But so a little bit like the Dallas Arboretum Botanic Garden, where there were a lot of people there. And why were there a lot of people there? Because it's really amazing. So not necessarily coming here to really relax and refresh, but to come and have an enjoyable day, seeing a lot of beauty.
Unless you live here, or you're in the city anyways. If you normally live in the city, to be able to come here and to go to the forest area, there's quite an extensive walking area where it's shady and full of life and fun things, and so that would be something that a lot of people maybe don't have a lot of access to.
Hey, we've enjoyed our time with you. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bless you all. We'll see you next time. Finally, a moment alone. Even though we're warm, sweaty. My guess is maybe somebody's going to be thrilled to get our parking space.